Where have you gone? Why are you over there?
I was having a quick little practice from a bad lie, and I've just literally knifed the first shot with this ball. Oh, have a look. Look at that. You see that?
Is that the ball gone? Is that a brand new ball you dragged out of your golf bag?
Oh dear. They don't make balls like they used to, do they?
Well, hey, if that was a Balata, you'd be seeing inside that golf ball.
Yeah, but
you're quite upset.
I'm quite emotional. It's like £4 worth of golf ball that I've just ruined.
Well, you get your 40% discount there, don't you?
Oh, that's alright then.
You're alright though. So we are back.
We are, yeah.
Hello everybody, welcome back to another Sunday morning show. Oh, it's lovely, isn't it?
It's nice, isn't it?
This is nice.
It's nice to be outside.
Yeah, we thought we'd come outside for you today because obviously it's a beautiful day.
I felt a bit like Casper.
Did you?
Yeah,
well, you're not anymore. Look how red you are.
I got a bit burnt yesterday doing the starting on the first tee.
I don't know how it's got you like that because I mean you've been out walking during lockdown and out in the sunshine because we've had some good weather in this last few weeks.
I think it was the wind.
Got a bit of wind burn.
Yeah.
Cool, you are red.
Yeah, I've got sun cream on today, so
it's very wise. I think that nose of yours is looking a little bit shiny in the sun. You know?
Like Rudolph.
Yeah. Rudolph Barnes. What a delight on the golf course as well to see members out enjoying themselves. That's what I like about this.
And the weather as well has been like so good, isn't it? So.
Talking about that then, so people have come back to golf, haven't they? So, well, this is in England now at the moment. I mean, it's coming back in other parts of the UK, but and obviously I've had comments from all around the world from players that have not been shut down at all. They've been still playing golf. But for England and the people playing in England, this is a nice time for them. They're happy, they're out playing golf. But one of the things that's obvious is that, and certainly here, is that rakes are not going to be in the bunkers. So this is going back to the old days, because in the old days they didn't really have rakes in bunkers. A bunker was classed as a hazard, and even if it had water in it and things like that, you still had to play out of it. So even though at Torquay the bunkers have been deemed as GUR, players can take a drop, but they could also play the shot. Yeah. Whereas some golf courses might just class them as they're in play. So what I thought we could do today is have a little challenge, and we'll get into the practice bunker here at Torquay, and we'll hit some shots out of some tricky lies that people may suffer with when they're out on the golf course, and just show how we would play the different shots from there.
Yeah, I mean, I would say being a good bunker player is more about technique, isn't it? Getting the right technique. If you're not doing the right things, or most of the people that used to teach you couldn't play bunker shots or were bad bunker shots. Yeah. They just didn't have a clue what they were doing.
Experience is a key one as well. So understanding how to get the most out of your wedge when playing bunker shots from different situations with lots of sand or not enough sand, that sort of thing. So let's head over to the practice bunker now.
Cool.
And show him what we've got.
I need to stand up. I've got a wet bum.
You got a wet bum.
There you go. Just get the sponsors in there.
Yeah, tight lips. There you go. Right, so you've got a plugged lie.
Plugged lie, yeah.
Okay, and we were just talking about this off camera, weren't we? But what's your kind of thought process? Because you said that there's two ways of kind of playing.
Yeah, I mean, I just want to state that I'm not a golf coach. I don't coach for a living. So if I say something that's technically not correct,
I'll jump on you.
You'll jump on me. So from what I gather, when I did my PGA training, they basically tell you a particular technique, a way to play this shot. Yeah. But I would say most tour players or full-time players would probably play it differently. Okay. So they tell you when you do your training that you want to actually shut the club face down slightly. Right, and what, by shutting the face down, what's that actually going to do to the club? So you're basically de-lofting the club. Yeah. Also, it prevents you from hitting the ball with the leading edge. Okay, so catching it slightly thin. You're gonna, okay. So really, what it's doing though is the main focus on that is that it's taking the bounce off the club, isn't it? Yeah, I mean you're decreasing bounce by closing. By hooding it down. Yeah, absolutely. So it's allowing the club to dig into the sand, isn't it? And pop the ball out. So what you'll notice, but with the shot, hopefully, is the ball will come out lower. Yeah. and it will have less spin, so it will run forward.
So the reason for it coming out lower is less loft,
and also you're probably going to be, because the ball position is going to be slightly further back.
Yeah.
It'd be a steeper angle of attack, wouldn't you?
Okay, yeah, and probably more as well to do with the amount of sand between club face and ball.
Yeah.
That is going to make it run out a little bit and not give it an opportunity to sort of generate too much spin.
Yeah.
So just show me now how you kind of play that shot from there then.
What, with that technique?
Yeah, with that technique.
So I'm going to play it slightly further back in my stand, club face at target.
And you push the handle forward at address?
Handle forward.
Handle forward.
Weight forward
as
well. So I'm leaning on my left side, 60-70% forward.
Yeah, okay.
And obviously it's going to run, so I'm going to almost try and land it in this rough here, take a little bit off it to run it towards the pin.
Right, okay, yeah.
But the main objective here, obviously, is to get the ball out of the bunker.
Yeah, first port of call.
Shot in there. This is the first shot in 7 weeks.
Yeah, well, you've already done that. You thinned it across the other side, didn't you?
Second shot.
Oh, yeah. Probably came out a little bit hotter than you liked, but that was pretty well played. No spin on that at all, was there?
I just jumped, didn't it?
Gave it a good thump, and I do see that, because obviously you didn't hesitate to give that a good whack then, did you?
No, I just made sure I got underneath the ball. Really, that was the main thing. Make sure I got into the sand early and accelerated through. There was no stopping, was there? It was an
it was a good acceleration through. Yeah, I like that. Yeah. So what's the other way? Because you said that you play maybe just a slightly different way as well, don't you?
Yeah, possibly if the pin was towards the back of the green and I wanted to run it up the green, then I would probably use that technique. But if I was playing a shorter pin and I wanted to try and up and down it, more than just get it out, I would play it completely the opposite. So I'd actually open the club face up, increasing the bounce. So that angle between the leading edge and the back of the club. I'd also aim my feet slightly left of target, club face at target, or even slightly right of the target.
Yeah, so compensating by the face being open, you're compensating with your feet aiming left, swinging left.
Correct, yeah.
Okay.
And then just play it, still play it as aggressive. Yeah. But play it with the loft and with the bounce.
Okay, well let's see how you get on with that one then. See which one gets closer.
Ball position as well will be inside my left heel now.
Yeah.
Well, this is a bit of pressure, isn't it?
Well, you're putting it on yourself. I'm quite happy here watching you.
I know you are. I've noticed that. Grab the camera.
Yeah, nice. But again, massive acceleration into the shot there.
Yeah, similar size divots as well. There's my first one. I mean, first one's here.
Yeah.
Second one's here, so it's very similar size.
Yeah, similar size, but you gave that full whack. There was no holding back on either of those, really, was there? You're just making sure you get the club coming through the sand.
To be fair, I would regard myself as a reasonably decent bunker player compared to the rest of my short game.
Yeah.
Mainly because you don't hit the ball, do you? Hit the sand.
Yeah, okay.
There's always the contact of the sand first.
Yeah, yeah.
The sort of the margin of errors is it's more forgiving, isn't it?
What about then? What about out of a footprint?
That's an interesting one, a footprint, isn't it?
Yeah. So let's
do you want to do this one, or?
Yeah. Do you want me to have a little go at this one?
You better go with your own ball and your own club.
Yeah. If we get the old wet wipes, and then we'll wipe down the old camera. Right, can you see, obviously you got your footprint that you've just made for me here.
Yeah.
And then I've put the golf ball at the back of the footprint where you've kind of really squished it down, and then I've now got quite a lot of sand between now what would be club face and then ball, because I'm going this way. So this, in my mind, I'm going to treat this like the plug bunker shot that you had. Because the footprint is now pushed down, the ball is now sat below what I think is the level of the sand. I'm going to take the sort of bounce off the club, which in turn will allow the club to dig down a little bit deeper for me. I'm also expecting to get lots of sand between club face and ball, like you talked about there, where now the ball, as it comes out, it's going to come out with very little spin. So I need to sort of make that part of my shot. So as you rightly said, land it, or just try and feel like you're landing a little bit shorter so it runs out towards a pin. I don't want to feel like I'm throwing it too far up towards the actual flag itself. So I'm going to keep my weight forward. My ball position doesn't really move massively back. I move it probably about an inch further back in my stance, so it's more towards just back of the left heel.
So yours is interesting because I'm right inside my right foot there,
Yeah, you can see that that's kind of there. But you had it more here, didn't you?
I was right on the back foot, yeah.
So but what I do is I then really lean. Can you see me now leaning down here towards my left side? So my sternum point is really being pressed over to my left side.
Well. Yeah, I mean, I think the main thing you should take from this is that there is lots of different ways to execute this shot. Yeah. So we're just trying to show you what we would do in this situation.
Right. And then whereas you would, let's say, keep your feet a little bit open, I'm quite centered now. So I'm trying to keep them almost square to my target, because my club face is now very, not closed, but it's very much square to the target. I'm going to just try and feel like I can swing it as normal as I possibly can. The other thing with you is when you went through the shot, you really hammered through.
Yeah. I
kind of tend to like to almost leave the club in the sand. So it's a bit like what I call my pop shot.
Yeah, I mean, my primary concern was to not be playing my next shot from the bunker.
Yeah, so you're trying to just make sure it gets out.
Yeah, I mean, if I get up and down from a lie like that, you'd be delighted. But ultimately, I'd be trying to get on the green and give myself a chance of a putt. Absolutely. If not, it's a bogey, not a double.
Yeah, absolutely right.
Yeah, lovely shot.
So I've actually managed to get a little bit, maybe a fraction more control. Instead of yours was a real hit, mine was kind of just like more of a pop shot, where I'm still accelerating through, but my club doesn't wrap right the way around. It just kind of, I feel like I leave the club almost in the sand and then pop it up from there.
I would say that your ball, when it came out of the bunker, had a little bit more finesse, a little bit of spin on it than what I did. Mine was more just, let's get it out of this bunker and let's, assess the shot, whereas you played yours a little bit more control.
Couldn't agree more. Last one then.
Again, what you'll find with the bunkers not being raked to maintain to what you'd normally expect, the sand will become very compact, because the greenkeepers probably, it's one of their, if they're ground under repair, it's one of the things that they probably won't be.
They're not going to touch them.
No, they're not going to touch them. So the sand will start to get a bit compact. By continually raking it, you keep that fluffiness, you keep it nice and a
little bit of fluffiness.
Bit of fluffiness.
Like that. Is that a new word? Is that a new special word from you? Fluffiness.
So all we've done here is the ground's very compact. It's very hard. It's almost like a muddy lie rather than a bunker.
Okay, and how are you going to play this then?
Okay, so when the ground's very hard, what tends to happen, if you increase the bounce on the golf club by sort of opening up the face, leaning the handle slightly back, what will happen is the club will hit into the ground, and the bounce of the club will lift the leading edge up, and you'll hit the ball with this leading edge. Okay, so the harder you swing it and hit it, the more bounce you're going to generate from the club, which is going to lift it out the sand, and you're going to hit it halfway up. So a lot of people will go in there and try to hit it really hard. Again, you're just going to see the ball go 50-60 yards through. So this particular lie, I would play it considerably like what you played it. It's the same. So I'm going to play a little bit more finesse. I'm not going to open up the club face. You could even change your golf club here, couldn't you? Play one with less bounce. You could get your pitching wedge out. Your 9-iron possibly.
Depending on what sort of lip you've got to deal with.
Depending on what lip you've got or what sort of carry or how you want to play it. But so I'm going to play it almost like sort of your chip shot. So I'm not going to open the face. I'm going to keep the face and the bounce very much as the club would be designed, rather than increasing it or adding to it.
Okay, and you've got what, a 60 or 58?
I've got 58.
58.
So I'm going to play it quite softly. So I'm not going to hit it very hard, because there's the natural bounce from the sand. Bring the club out. So I'm going to play it quite softly, quite a short swing.
Oh yeah. Well, that had plenty of control on it. Oh, that short game of yours.
There was a little bit of a dip though on the knees.
Was there? Did the knees go?
I don't know if you can see that.
But I will look at that when I'm editing.
Have a little look
at that.
That'd be nice. Can you edit it out? No.
Well, I can edit it in, definitely.
So I just hit it. I hit it quite sort of with more finesse, probably, didn't I? Than what I did the first shot. So just using the natural bounce.
Little bit of a break, as I think your short game's back.
Is it back?
I think it is.
I was hoping that would be the case.
Yeah, little break. It's like you've been away on a little holiday and now you're back.
I haven't missed a putt I haven't missed a putt for 7 weeks on the golf course.
You've been playing some lovely golf. Right, I like that last shot you just played. I feel like there's a bit of a control there, and that's more likely what we're going to get when we're out on the golf course when they haven't been raked, like Lester said. We're going to get those sort of compact lies. So I think now is the time, because his short game is back. I think now's the time that we're going to have our little nearest the pin, and we're going to play to your ruler, because you've set up a little ruler up there as our little flag. So we're going to have one shot. Happy with that?
You would on a golf course.
Like you would on a golf course. Absolutely right. No, so we have one shot each. You can go first, as you're the better player at the moment.
There's a lot of pressure on you here, because you're like a short game. You know, you're like known as a short game masterclass, is what you produce, isn't it? Whereas I've got no short game, so if you don't win...
It's because your short game's been so bad that you've watched me and you thought, oh, he's pretty good.
anyone who produces half a shot and get a shot near a pin, I'm happy with.
Right, you're going first.
All right. Never stand to the right of me when I'm playing a short game shot.
No?
Well,
you play it like you played the last shot, you'll be absolutely fine.
Gentle finesse.
Finesse. Yes. Cool, you caught that a little bit.
I hit it heavy.
Heavy.
Yeah.
It was a fraction heavy, innit? But it's not.
The lesser of two evils, wasn't it?
Well, I don't think that's a bad shot though. That's a good leave there, because I can get. I mean, at the end of the day, I've got to make sure I hit the green. You
can't
be
honest, I'd expect you to get closer than that.
Well,
you should be disappointed as you do this for a living.
Yeah, but
this is just my hobby.
Yeah.
This is actual living. This is where you make your money. This is, you pay the bills with this bit of your game.
Yeah, you're upset, aren't you? You just thrown his glove down. Give it some proper compact.
You can see why he graces the old dance floors, can't you? See those moves then?
Getting old, Bernie. We're getting
old. Right, so...
Right, come on then.
Right. I'd love it if he duffs this. Please hit the face. Come on, hit the face. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I don't know if you can see that, but that is down there and I'm there. Look at that. 7 weeks away and nothing changes. Well done you. It's a nice shot you played there, under pressure as well. I bigged you up thinking there might be a bit more pressure, but you're good under pressure.
It made me feel though that I didn't want to beat you there too much, you know?
You're not?
Well, I could see the confidence just oozing out of you from being, from your little bit of time out.
There's a new me, I'm like...
It's great to see. I hope you can keep that going. I hope that wasn't too damaging for you.
No, it wasn't too damaging.
You're going to be alright?
I think so.
Bloody lovely out here, isn't it?
It's better than working for a living, isn't it? Doing videos and...
Yeah.
I mean...
It's just nice watching the old golfers over there, watching them hit. Those last couple of shots into 18 were quite tidy.
I've got to do a bit of start. You've done a bit of starting this morning. I'm doing a little bit later. So.
Yeah, you've got a bit of lunchtime starting. I've done the early shift.
Yeah.
I tell you what, I volunteered for the 6:30 starts every morning.
When you said that, I was like, he hasn't thought this through.
What have I done there?
No, that was a bit keen when you were like, I'll do the 6:30.
Yeah, I'll do that.
I could see them looking at me thinking, is he going to get up?
6 days a week, 6:30. What was I thinking?
So, you're one of those people that mucks in though, aren't you? Yeah. Lead from the front, you've always done that though.
That's a good shot. That's a good shot from Terry. Oh, he got an unlucky bounce there, didn't he? That was bouncing in lovely there from Terry. Oh, here it comes. Round it comes. Yeah. Lovely. Shot, Terry. Good shot. Just feel that.
Big Phil. Look how much he's running out there.
Oh, he got away with that, didn't he? That just nipped over the ditch there, didn't it? Oh, you'd be happy with that, wouldn't you? If you just done that and it just popped over the ditch. That would be nice. Right, anything else you want to say?
No, I've said enough.
Nothing else? Right guys, thank you very much for watching the Sunday morning show. As always, stay safe out there and we look forward to catching up with you next Sunday. Yeah. See you next Sunday.
Next Sunday.
See you next Sunday.